Hello everyone, and welcome to the first step of the tutorial on how to solve everyone's enemy, the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Now before we get started, let's go over some basic notation. There is the R, U, L, B, and D. What these mean is just directions and ways you'll turn the cube. So R, when the R comes up, you turn the right face clockwise. When there is an L, you would turn the left face clockwise. U, you turn the upper face clockwise. B, you'll turn the back face clockwise. Actually, this is clockwise for the back face, which you will not be using the back face for this method. And then the down face clockwise, and you will not be using the down face. You will only be using R, U, and L for this method. Alright, so this is the first step of solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and it is getting the white cross. Now you're not just solving the white cross. While you're getting it, you're matching up the edges with the centers. So now I'm going to show you how you do that. And it is critical that you match up the edges with the centers, because if you don't, you will not be able to solve the cube, or at least not easily. So, let's get going on how to do that. So, the first thing you're going to do is look at the white center and see if there's any pieces connecting to it. So in this case, the white and red piece is connecting. So, you'll just move it over and put it in the center and match it up with the center. Then you'll look at all the other centers and see if there's any pieces matching up. In this case, the white and blue piece is matching up, so all you're going to have to do is just put that into this cross. Now, those were two very lucky things. So, now I'm going to show you the most basic way to get the centers. Getting the cross with the centers is just kind of common sense, but I'll show you anyway. So, now you're going to look for another white edge piece. Here's one. The white and green piece. So, now you're going to look for the green center, and it's right here. So, you'll just move this up to match the centers up. You'll push it in, and now you have that center in. So, now this is the tricky one. You will not be able to put this on the top layer or get it to here without messing up all this by just doing moves like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, put it onto the top layer, move it out of the way so that you can move this back. Then you'll see it, white and orange, move it over so it's lining up like this. You'll just match it up, put it in, and then just move this center back. Another way you can do the cross, if an edge piece is like, if there are no edge pieces, and there's just a bunch like this is probably the most basic way, is just to put the edge pieces on top. Then, when they're on top, you can just match them up, put them in. Here's another one. You'll find it. You will match it up with the center, put it in, and then there is the last one again, and you'll just line it up, match it up, put it in, and then push this one back up. And that is the first step. Now, since there's no algorithms for this, it is just it's just kind of like common sense and intuitive, it can get confusing. So if there are any questions on this, then post it in the comments and I will make a video for that. So, the next step is solving the first layer. Now, layer does not mean face. Face is just this. So, face means it could look something like this. Alright? This is not the first layer. Alright? This is just the first face. Because you have the white side, but the corners aren't matching up. I mean, these two are, but there's two that aren't. So in order to solve the face, you're going to have to get all the corners in the correct place, and you're going to have to get all the corners in the correct place and orient them correctly. So, the first thing you're going to do is find a white corner. Here's one right here. Now you're going to look at the colors. It is white, green, and orange. So now you're going to have to ask yourself, where is this one going to go? So you look for the side that is white, green, and orange. And you say, oh, there, it's going to go right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to line it up over the corner with the white piece facing towards you. Alright? And it has to be on the outer face. It cannot be on the top face to do this move. Alright, so what you're going to do is move it away from the corner you're putting it in. Then you're going to move the corner you're putting it in up. Then you're going to move this back towards and line it up. And then you're just going to put it back down. And now you have the corner in the correct place. So now let's find another corner. White, red, and green. Alright, so you're going to find where it goes. So here's the white, red, and green side. So you're going to line it up with the white facing you, and the red's on top, so you know it has to be lined up on the red side. You're going to move it away, move it up, move the corner you're putting in back in to line it up, and then just push this back down. Now, there is the mirror situation when the piece you're putting in is going to be on the left, but I'm just going to pretend that this is facing that in order to get the white in front, the white would be on the left side. Then you just do it like that, but that is not the case. Now, another common case that you will see is this, where the white is on the top face. Alright? So, a very simple solution is to put it over an empty corner that has not been used yet, and then you can do this basic algorithm. L inverse U L, and then it'll be back. Or it can be on the right face, and you can just do R U inverse R inverse. Alright, so now, since it's back here, you can just put it in. Now, you can look at the remaining corner. Another common case is that it'll be like this, but then you're just going to take it out using basically the same movements. So you're just going to push it up, move it away, and put it down. Alright? And that is the first steps to solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Join me next time, and I will take you on how to solve the second layer.